Welcome everybody. This is the live stream screening of the VFX projects of our second year students. And this project is called TV Commercial Project. The brief for this semester was students were assigned a style guide. So for a hypothetical client. And as we know, as I have been in the advertisement industry, and also one of our guests, Lena, has been in the advertisement industry for a long time. So everything starts from that initial idea, and the style guide that is provided by the client. Then students, based on that style guide, provided some stories and storyboards and scripts that contain shots that requires visual effects. So it was a lot of fun. We have 4 projects at the moment, as you have seen in the poster. Let me switch to the poster. So here you will see that we have a project that is made for Nike, another one for National Geographic, the other one for Beats Music, and last one for Urban Outfitter fashion brand. So I'm gonna actually show, I have selected a bunch of kind of students' blog. So the projects that we're gonna play, it's only 20 seconds, but what you will see is that there's plenty of work done for that 20 seconds. That's the nature of advertisement industry. You work so much for that needs for delivering the concept and content in such a short time. So before me switching to explaining some of the projects, I'm gonna introduce our guests. So here you are, everyone. Our guests are Paige Wilson. She is a 3D artist at Wonder and also AgroGrab, I believe, right?
Yeah, aggro crab. Yeah.
AgroCrab. Crab, her new company. I just recently figured out that she's also a popular face on TikTok. So she does like very cool, like she shows the life of a CG artist in a very beautiful way. Our other guest is Lena Panaita. Lena has been working in the advertisement industry, and she's a fantastic designer, and she has worked on multiple projects. We invited Lena as creative director at the beginning of the semester, so she kind of presented on behalf of hypothetical clients and commented on students' initial idea. I'm sure she is excited to see how they made, how they followed her comments and created the final product. And our last guest is Leila Viscu. She is a character artist at Flux, right, at the moment?
Yep,
Yeah.
still at Flux.
Still at Flux. So she's a fantastic character artist. We were lucky to have to have Leila for a couple of workshops for the same students that are showcasing their projects. So I'm going to show you some of the, I'm switching to the, so here you see so this is, for example, Yuli's, one of our students' blog. So just through her weekly documentation of the process, you see so much work from the very beginning, initial idea, to the formation of the first kind of digital outcomes, filming and compositing, and like creating lots of digital assets and putting all of them together. Or as you see here in a Ashleen blog, actually, let me go high up after. Yeah, so from the very early thoughts, she presented this script about for National Geography, and like with the motif of penguin. Penguin is a centralized character, and you will see like from the very beginning they studied a lot of like anatomy and analyzed effects like bubbles and on arc so Antarctica environments, and how to regenerate them in CGI environments. Or as you see in this like a weekly documentation of the process by New, you see the initial thoughts for the brand Urban Outfitter, and their progress through all of the work. Or as you see like here, so the initial thoughts for the Nike, this is like a documentation of the process by Tyler, and you see that like the story gets shaped, and then like research on how to implement those complicated visual effects based thoughts and ideas. Sweet. Okay, so let's start with the first thing. So I'm gonna connect. So the first project is a Nike Skepta Bloody Chrome, which is the name of a like kind of a football shoe brand. So it's a long name. So I'm gonna connect to them just now. Okay, I'm switching to students, so I'm glad you made it, Gabby.
Yeah, well,
Gabby
I'm
is
in a car.
Gabby is at work. I'm glad she made for the introduction. So the first team are Tyler, Gabriella, Zach, and Jingshi. You guys did a fantastic job. So I hand it to you to talk to our audience about your project.
Yeah, well, with COVID and everything, like what's like the standard problems. A personal problem that I faced was I made one OBJ model which had 1.8 million faces. Thankfully, out of the kindness of his same's heart, he was able to vastly reduce those faces. So, big thank you to us there. Really saved my life, and yeah.
We're gonna see Zach worked on the lots of blood cells, beautiful structures. Tyler?
Thank you, Lena, for all of your feedback for the pitch. Yeah, we really tried to implement it into the editing and everything and try to make it a bit more scary and horror like how you said. And thank you, Charles, for helping out with the sound, and Jerry as well for filming. It was a lot of fun, the whole process, even though we were in lockdown. But yeah, we had a good team. And so, yeah, thank you.
Gabby and Jingshi, do you have some comments to add?
Yes.
Go ahead, Dora.
Hi, I'm Dora, and I'm in charge of muscle simulation at the college. Actually, it's my first time to simulate muscle by zero, so I have problems. And one of it is my muscle fabrics, and it gets stick together on a traditional way, but I still didn't know how to sort it out. To save time, I just used some simulation. And I really want to show to for my breakdowns. I just tried again, and I used my person. He told me like I can expect a big cache, so I use that and I narrate in the model, and then I have two complete legs, which you can see in our breakdown.
Yeah, well, we'll see that her fantastic muscle simulation, which is like a amazing part of this TV commercial. And Gabby as the last one.
Yeah, hey, so I mainly worked on the 3D modeling for our shoe. So yeah, like the 3D modeling and texturing and rendering and stuff. It was definitely like a quite a journey. It was quite difficult, and there were lots of ups and downs for me with the modeling and then lockdown and balancing everything. But at the end of the day, I'm pretty happy with the outcome and the overall look of our ad. So I hope you guys enjoy, and yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much. So I switched to the reel, and so let's see. Woo! That was so cool. So I'm playing breakdown now, but like right after the breakdown, we play the TV commercial again because it was just only 20 seconds. So after breakdown, I hope everyone would appreciate the amount of work has been done on this piece of TV commercial. So it starts from storyboarding. A complicated new tree for the brain cells. I quite like that skull shot. There it is, the 1.8 million polygon blood cell. Cool. Let's switch to our guests and listen to them. How did you find it, Lena?
I think it's awesome. I think you guys done a great job. So you completely get rid of the butterflies and made it like really
Muscly.
I'm still trying to get used to myself sounding 2 times.
What do you think, Leila?
I really like the overall vibe that you
Mhm.
guys went with, and like those muscle sims were really impressive, especially considering you used Houdini, which is one huge beast. So I wish I could see more of it, really. But I know it's like a 20-second commercial, so
Yeah, yeah. That's the point of this assignment. Like, make something focused on quality, but like not too long, very short. What do you
yeah.
think? What's your take on it, Paige?
I'm just really like happy to see how it came along. Like I remember seeing a lot of the issues that came with trying to learn muscle simulation because there's so much to it with Ziva. So it was really cool to see how much came together. But also just looking at like the tracking that went on afterwards using Nuke, seeing like the blood vessels come together. It's just really cool to see how it all went, and it turned out really, really well.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, if I switch back to work,
So was it Ziva after all?
yeah, I
Yeah.
think it was Ziva. Like the Dora tried both Houdini. Let me just. I'm scrubbing through back to the muscle thing. Um, Dora tried both Houdini and Ziva, and she ended up like using Ziva here, which looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
But I should say the rendering of the because in any TV commercial, the product itself plays an important role, right, Lena? So I think the rendering of the shoe itself, as we saw it, where it is, this is like a very nice and neat rendering of like kind of a final product to finish the TV commercial with it. Okay, so awesome. Let's play it for one last time. Okay, next project is National Geographic. And let me just... Okay, let's bring the Nat Geo people. Okay, switch to students. Let's see. We're waiting for them to talk about their projects. Hi, Kitten. Hi, Christian.
Hello.
We have a viewing party here.
Hello, hello. It's great that hello, Kitten's family. Good to have you there watching the fantastic piece of artwork all together. So I think Ashley. Hi, Victoria.
Hi, sorry, it wasn't letting me connect in.
All good, all good. Ashlyn is at a doctor at the moment, unfortunately. So, okay, so I hand it to you. Kitten, maybe you start. You are muted.
Okay, so actually really enjoyed this. I was on modeling. Okay, I'm mute the TV. I was on modeling, rigging, and a lot of the animation, and I really enjoyed just making the penguin and seeing what I could do. I really wish I got to be able to work on the skin weighting a little bit more. Wasn't quite up to, I think, all the things we wanted to do with it, and I guess that's one thing I really wish I had more time to do. But I really enjoyed it. It was a great time.
Victoria.
I was doing the environment and I really enjoyed it. Definitely was hard doing everything online, but it was pretty much a challenge trying to deal with Houdini and software and everything. But yeah.
Christian.
Hello. So I was in charge of the penguin texture and the fur simulation, and it was quite a journey. I made like 17 versions because like
17
the other one
versions. Yeah, I remember that.
Just did not work at all for some reason. And well, finally I got it, and yeah, once I did get it, it was nice.
Awesome, awesome, great. Thank you, and thanks to your families that are around and are watching this beautiful piece of artwork together. I just wanted to let me switch back to the piece. I just wanted to show. I forgot to show it for the first project. I will show it just now. So each project basically starts with a kind of a style guide, the one that I just said. So this is the style guide for the Nike project that we just watched. So this is what students have been like kind of provided. So this is the first thing a client like kind of talks about and shows to the like production house or creative agency, explaining like this is what we mean by our brand, and these are the color palette and the fonts and the way, the layout and the way and the spirit and the like kind of soul of the piece of artwork that needs to be delivered. So if I go to the National Geographic one, so this is the style guide that has been provided to the students at the beginning of the semester, and based on this they pitched some ideas to our creative director here, Lena, that and received feedback from her. So this is the style guide, as you see. So National Geographic explains what they expect and how like they like their brand to be presented. So let's switch to the reel and let's play the piece of artwork. Penguins. And this is the breakdown now. Feather simulation of the body of the penguin. switch to our guests. And Paige, how was it?
It was really, really cool. Like, I loved seeing all of it come together. Like, I remember sitting down and talking to them about exactly what they wanted. And I'm happy to see that pretty much everything that they pitched to me at the time, they ended up going through with and getting to do, and it coming out really, really well.
Yeah. Which part did you like most?
I like the environments that came out, but I also really like how the feathers came out
on the body.
Yeah, the rigging, the modeling came together really, really nicely.
Leila.
8. Oh,
you're a character artist, so let us know your take on the character.
Yeah, so I'm glad to see that you guys actually tackled it, because the creature work is one of the most
really
what to say, like, detail demanding, and like you get lots of feedback from clients on it, on like feathers not looking nice enough, or like textures not holding up, or like just them not liking something. So you guys got it to a really good level, and you managed to communicate, obviously, in the team of 4 to get it from the concept to the modeling and then texturing, feathers, and simulations. And it's like, it's really good.
It's
really good. Yeah.
It's good. Here, I just like in the interim, Yom Bin says super cute. So there are a lot of fascinating comments coming along. Like Maddie says, Keaton supremacy. So Lena, how did you find it? What was your favorite part?
Yeah, I think I really like the part with the screens. I think the idea worked, and yeah, it's just.
So you mean like, let me switch to the work. So you're mentioning the.
And it's a huge amount of work on the. Animation and
the creature, all good. The creature as well. So yeah, I think the part that you mentioned is here when we see like kind of feathers on the body. I wish it had a bit of better lighting, but anyway, so let's play the piece, like the TV commercial, one more time. Okay.
Thank you.
Hello. For the project, I was in charge of the hair simulation, the animation, and some of the modeling, and also some of the compositing. And one of the main problems that I had, was the rendering, because it was my first time rendering using Houdini and using Redshift. So there was like a lot of problems, especially with the licenings and stuff like that. And one of the funny part, or like, we were trying to render the image sequence for Houdini, but then I just realized the only main problem we had is that we didn't put like the integer for like and rendering, like the $sign, the F, and we had to figure that out for like more than 5 hours. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on here? And then I had to render overnight. But
Thanks
overall, it was
for
great fun. Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for reminding me, Maddie, that my mic was muted. Awesome. Alexis.
Hi, I'm Alexis. So the commercial brand that we chose is Beats, as you could see. Since we all needed a simulated character, the character we designed is a pink, hairy human size that's based on rock stars with long hair, like Michael Jackson. Yeah.
And I remember you also was inspired with a lot of Michael Jackson moves as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yuli, that's a very beautiful dress, by the way.
Well, thank you. Hi, I'm Yuli. I'm a part of the group that created Beats music hit TV commercial. And one of the biggest challenges we have faced during the progress was the lockdown situation. This impacted our filming, and also since we couldn't meet with the group in person, it became more difficult for us to communicate about our ideas. But we managed to overcome it, and yeah, hope you guys will enjoy.
Awesome. So I just it's a shame if I missed this once. Alan, you're very popular apparently.
Yes,
Maddie says yes, Alan. Yes, Alan. Chris says, Alan, I love you. So it's so good. Okay. Anyway, let's have a look at the artwork. That was rad. Okay, we're watching the breakdown now. So working on the music, of course, this is like a TV commercial for a headset. A lot of rigging, a lot of musical assets, modeling. And the fairy god. So this is the compositing of the kind of a disco. Sweet. So let me go to guests. Layla.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Cool, that was really, really cool. I had just one question with the opening shot. I don't know if the guys can actually respond or not, but what was the reasoning behind adding the CG door?
I can switch to to the video, and like this shot, you mean, right?
Yeah.
So she gets to the disco.
Oh, right. There was a whole 3D environment.
So kind of like she looks at, if we watch the TV commercial itself, she's looking at the arts, and then suddenly there's this coal. Like if you see it's very smart as well. Like the arts on the wall are kind of a musical related. Alexis says it's like getting into the music kind of thing. So like then this like headphone is like so inspiring and like kind of welcoming that drives her to this.
Oh yeah, I think I got the idea behind it. It was cool. It was more of a like practical question, because at first I didn't even notice it was like a CG environment, the back wall. But then I realized it was. So my question was like, why not just shoot a real door, like with a plate, rotate it out? But now it makes sense. It's cool. And also wanted to say, really nice music, and the furry guy is really cute.
Yeah. Lena, did you are you happy with the fairy guy? I know that it was your favorite character.
He's awesome.
You liked it?
Yeah, he's awesome. I love the character. Yeah, it's really nice animation. Yeah, him and just this hairy fairy thing. And I get what Layla was saying about the door, that's kind of would be probably more natural to see actual door. But it's probably was so challenging during lockdown to film everything.
Yes,
I just can only imagine how challenging it would be. So might be the reason.
Yeah. Paige.
I really liked how the compositing came together for the concert. So like the lighting, getting it right for the hair, and then putting in a whole crowd, and then having a 3D scene. Like all of it was composited really, really well together. I think it was, I don't know, it was done really well.
Yeah, like Lena is very much right. Every individual one of these students had massive challenges over lockdown to overcome. It's so inspiring how they managed to get this beautiful pieces of artwork finished within this like kind of hectic situation. I'm gonna show the Bits Music.
The wall at the beginning was really cool too. I like that.
So the Bits Music style guide. So this is the style guide that they have been provided. So you see that they I should have shown this at the beginning of the piece, but we're gonna play it one more time again. So you see that this like kind of purple and pinkish, like kind of warm color is what is the spirit of this brand, and it's required by the client. And so you see that this is like kind of a color palette that has been provided, and like kind of these type the sort of typography and all sorts of things that is required by the client. So if we get to the, I'm gonna go right to where we were. Okay, we're gonna watch the Bits Music TV commercial one more time before we go to the next group. Awesome. So next project and the last one, Urban Outfitters. So look at this fashion group by New, Soyeon, and Malachi. So I'm gonna bring them on. Give me a few seconds. Okay. So, hello Soyan, hello Malachi, and hello New. It's great to see you guys. I hand it to you and to hear your story and how you did this amazing work. Soyan.
Yeah. Hi guys, I'm Soyeon, and I was in charge of the dress and color grading and compositing. It was a pretty challenging project, but it was fun with my team. I hope you guys are enjoying it.
Malachi.
Yeah, so I was in charge of like burning the dress and doing other stuff. Probably the hardest part was maybe the rendering, because all of us kind of attempted at it, but like all of us are kind of working off of home computers. It's
Yeah.
not that easy to render fire off of a MacBook. So yeah, but we got it done.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone will enjoy it. You made a fantastic work at the end. New.
I worked on the model of the mannequin and the destruction simulation, and we had problems along the way, but we found solutions to make it work. Yeah.
Awesome. I'm gonna show. Actually, I keep you guys connected, so we get back to you. So I'm gonna show. Let me go to the Urban Outfitter. So this is the style guide that is provided to them, to this group of three. So this is a brand, like a fashion brand. It has some spirits, like some. So it's all about kind of this retro, urban, comfortable looking style. So they studied this very well, as you will see soon. So here you see that the style guide provides what to do and what not to do for them. And so you see that like the spirit of this brand is being retro, like being fun, and like kind of these like kind of vintage colors, and it's gonna be something that we use every day. So I switched to the reel. So let's play it for the first time, and then we will discuss, and that would be the wrap for tonight. So in the meantime, okay, before I'm playing this, this small group of students, like I think they are 14 or 15, has been one of the best team I've ever worked with. So you see there's so much kindness and love around. You see everyone says I love you, I love you. So here Alexis says I love you, so on. So, and then like Spectre, I don't know who is, says Subarashis, I don't know what does it mean, but you know, I've been witnessing through the semester how this lovely team of people helped each other. They were like a unified, big, lovely group of you know, students, friends, to be more accurate, around each other. So let's have a look at this beautiful piece as the last piece for tonight. Oops. was wild. So let's have a look at the breakdown. So they started with lots of fantastic initial designs, a lot of modeling of the mannequin that is based on soya. And the texturing, actually, I quite like this, like kind of vintage texturing on the mannequin to say that, like, you know, this belongs to the past. And the fantastic Houdini simulation by Malachi and the fire. And when they all come together, so this is actually, I have to pause here. So this is actually where many people just missed it. This is a fantastic matte painting example. Who did that, by the way? Who was in charge for matte painting?
Oh, I did the matte painting.
You did the matte. You did a great job, Neil. Thank you. You did a great job. So you will see like how this kind of like graffiti retro urban style has been painted on a very simple kind of flat background and gave it a fantastic storytelling to the entire background. Going loud with the sound of magnetic chemicals. Right now, finna find out, finna live now. When the right crowd never let me got down. Hold up, hold down, let it dismount. Get it cheap with the discount. Wasn't that fantastic? Bound up with a few cuts to the big fuss, cause I'm focused on the dreams in front of us. Take a bit sus to the dust with among us. Chilling with the snakes, never know what's quick cut. I'm on fire, till I die. And here we see like the mannequins added, like kind of a boutique shop added, and they're just like looking with kind of they want that comfort and beautiful, like kind of urbanized fashion. So Paige, you are very urbanized, like kind of, this is your style, right?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
So what's your take on it from the creative and technical point of view?
I think it was really well done in terms of, once again, like composition, and I think playing around with the idea of things that you think won't really be noticed, but when you really look into that detail, you can appreciate how much time and effort went into the matte painting, like integrating the 3D models into the scene, into the wall. And it's, yeah, it overall is really well put together.
Lena? You're muted, Lena.
Sorry. Looked really cool, really good. Still? No. Oh.
No, we can hear you. Yeah. Go ahead.
Time. I'm still losing this double voice. Okay. So it's awesome animation. I love that you was able to keep the style of Urban Outfitters, and just great feel to it, the vintage feel to it. And yeah, it's great to see also amount of work that went to creating this feeling with the painting, and just awesome job, guys.
Is that what you really wanted? Is the work done?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you pay them now?
Yeah.
So you, as the creative director, you will sign off, and you're gonna get paid, guys, lots of money soon. Layla.
Hey, yeah, amazing job, guys. I really appreciated the consistency between like all of the transitions, like the ripping effects and like all of the wipes and stuff. They were like very well done. So editing was on point, and
yeah, very good point. Yes.
Yeah, and I didn't even notice the matte painting at first. When you pointed it out, I was like,
it was
wow.
Like, where did they find such a place?
Exactly, like it was really well done as well, and Houdini Sim was impressive. One thing I would point out on Houdini Sim would be the actual destruction of the mannequin. in my personal opinion, it was a bit, how to say it, like dense in the size of the pieces. It felt like very busy, so I couldn't really see the silhouette of the mannequin. And when it started crumbling down, it was a bit like too much. I couldn't like focus my.
I can switch to the work while you're talking. So yeah, go ahead. So the part that she's mentioning is here. It's very stylized and poetic, but Layla also like has a very good point. Like here, there are like
Yeah, so my eye is trying to focus on like the fire and the crumbling, and it, like can't really decide which one to look at.
Yeah.
So I would either like offset them, so at first it starts to crumble down and then the fire
right.
starts,
Yeah.
or I would like make the destruction a bit more chunky, so it's like bigger chunks, so it's easier to see. But that would be the only thing.
Awesome. So, you know, everyone loved it. Tyler says yes. Maddie says, "Wow, that was sick." Like Ashley says, "The grind." Alexis says, "News a god," which I don't know what does it mean. Ember Bender says, "We all love you, Hussein." Oh my god, I blush. So it was a beautiful piece of artwork. So let me just, before we play it one last time, okay, ready? Oh, sorry, I was muted. Oh, sorry. I just noticed that the music of the breakdown is composed by Chris, right? Okay, you're muted, New.
Yeah, the song's by Chris.
Oh, awesome. Also, like, you know, I quite like the what. So, who worked on the color grading and stuff? Was that you, Malachi? You just like created this like kind of vintage palette, right? Right.
Yeah, I did like the base color grading, and then Soyeon did more on top of that. Yeah, I did like the base color grading, and then Soyeon did more on top of that. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Sorry, what was that? I was listening to the other audio.
All good. So like this is a very brave color grading. So you see that like the vintage style and like kind of this like kind of monochromatic or duochromatic kind of structure, and like it's great, and I love that truly. That they just found that like they made it part of the fashion world they created. So okay, great. So actually let me just let it finish, especially this part that like this kind of fashion colors has been kind of integrated within the piece. That was fantastic. So let me just Thanks everybody. That was fantastic. Thanks our guests. Actually, I just reached them. So, like, what was your general view of the outcome of this semester, Leila?
I was only with the guys in the very beginning of the assignment, so I can say that you guys have come very far, and it's really good to see projects being finished, and on a very good level as well.
Awesome.
So I just like to congratulate you guys.
Awesome. Lena, are you, as the creative director of like kind of who commented on these works, and you were the directing the pieces on behalf of the client, what's your take on that?
I think everyone done an amazing job, and really cool to see how those projects came to life. And Hussein, you as well, as always. So it's just great. I think great creativity mix, and just I like how you also followed the guidelines and trying to fit it inside the vision of the brand. So it's awesome. You've done all great jobs.
Paige, final word.
Yeah, I just want to say, like, I think everyone's done an amazing job, especially considering how everyone's had to adapt to with COVID recently, having to work from home. I think that adds such a even larger learning curve of having to create something like this. So I think it's really cool to see like how well everyone's done considering all of that, and I can see all the hard work that you've all done. So I do want to congratulate you guys for pushing through all of that, because it really showed off in the end.
Absolutely. And thanks everyone for getting vaccinated. Soon we will. I can't wait until we get back to the campus. I can see here everyone says to each other, miss you Ashlyn, miss you all. Ashlyn says, I miss you all. Someone says, miss you too, Ashlyn. And you see, like, we missed each other. We want to be within the community. We want to be within the creative space of the university, and create beautiful works. You guys did a fantastic job working remotely together, which was a hard job, but you did it. Thanks everybody. That's for tonight, and next week, Friday at 6 p.m. again. This is it's gonna be the last screening of this semester, which is showing the final projects of the third year VFX students. Stay tuned and join us next Friday, 6 p.m. Bye.
Bye bye.